Welcome, listeners, to the gathering place of two big bald buddies who dare to delve into the horrors of the unknown. This is the Horror Basement and Beyond, where Johnny and his co-conspirator in all things mysterious, the one and only Jim Jam. They take you on a hair-raising journey through the realms of horrors, where shadows whisper secrets, cryptids lurk in the shadows, and extraterrestrial beings may just be watching. But fear not, because the only truly frightening thing in our basement is our passion for the unexplained. We're not just your average podcast. We're the big bald buddies who bring you a spine-tingling blend of horror, mysterious phenomena, cryptids, aliens, and even a dash of culinary curiosity. Yes, you heard that right. We'll explore the eerie and satiate your appetite for the strange and unusual, while keeping it as funny as we can. So buckle up as we venture into the depths of the horror basement and beyond, where nightmares come to life, mysteries unfold, and two big bald buddies guide you through the unknown with a blend of terror, humor, and a hunger for the unexplained. It's time to face your fears and join us in the darkness, because down here every creak, every rustle, and every story has a sinister tale to tell. Welcome to the horror basement and beyond.
Welcome to the Horror Basement and Beyond with the Big Ball Buddies, Jim Jam and Johnny. I'm one of your hosts, Johnny. As always, Jim Jam's here with us.
I'm here.
What is up, everyone? We are still separated. Me and Jim Jam, not in a romantic way, just as in not being able to be in the same place at the same time way.
Yeah, the roads were icy this
Yeah.
weekend, so
We're recording this and on a Tuesday.
on Skype. So as soon as we get done recording, I'll be uploading it. But we'll be recording Saturday because we're going to be watching the Royal Rumble. Hey,
Rumble.
Well, while we're on here, we might as well just speak about this if you want before we get into it. If you're a wrestling fan, Netflix.
Well, hold on. No. Let's first off.
Gotcha.
Let's not get into the segments yet. We need to make sure everyone knows that Full Moon Tattoo and Horror Festival.
Sorry, I get ahead of myself. Y'all already know this.
Yeah, March 29th, 30th, 31st, Easter weekend. We will be there. We'll be set up. We'll be selling flannels. And we got a special treat for everyone. No, not everyone. But we also have another shirt.
New product.
Yeah, a new product that we're going to be
selling. Someone will be lucky enough to purchase. Neither one of us are wearing it at the moment, but you can go to our TeePublic. You can buy that too off TeePublic. But our the Big Ball Buddies versus Evil shirts, we will have one available at Full Moon on a flannel.
Yes. And also, Conuga will be February 23rd, 24th, 25th. I'm pretty sure that's what the days, right?
Amy told me I should go with you.
Oh, yeah, 23rd, 24th, 25th.
But that's going to be $50 fucking, right?
Yeah. Well, the whole weekend's $60.
Well, she told me to go up there, and I know you're staying the night Friday night, but
yeah, I'm gonna stay Saturday night too.
Oh, so you staying all weekend?
Yeah, I just said fuck it. I mean,
well,
I don't know. I mean, maybe it'll be fun. Maybe it'll suck. I don't know. We'll see.
I might bring it up to her again. If so, hell, me and Ashton might ride up there Saturday. I don't know, but
yeah,
I don't know. If not, Johnny will be there. So
yeah, and hopefully be able to see Joey and Paul.
Yeah, but this year you will not see us hosting panels.
Yeah, we won't be hosting panels. We won't have a table. It'll be the first year in a long time. But it is what it is.
Yeah, we're getting all our stuff built up for Full Moon. I got a huge rack over here that's full of clothes. If I can get all these finished, bruh, you're going to have an inventory, dog.
Hell yeah. But yeah, so I'm going to be attending by myself, or maybe Jim Jam and Ashton will come up and hang out. But yeah, it's going to be fun. The Conuga multi-fandom event. Make sure you show up, bring your kids. And then late night, they got a Conuga adult tracks. Conuga nights, as they call it.
Yeah.
And It's adults only, 18 or 21 plus. So yeah, they got fun for the whole family. Everything. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So I just wanted to make sure about that. Then, as we said, we're going to be watching the Royal Rumble this Saturday.
Oh yeah, hopefully some big things happen there. If not, it should still be fun. We're gonna hang out, but before that, we're gonna record another episode of the podcast, and it should be back to the original format. So Johnny will be here, so we can, it'll be back normal, right?
Yes. But
But
what was you saying about
but
WWE?
yes, WWE starting in 2025, Monday Night Raw will be on Netflix. It's kind of weird how that's going to work. I don't know if they have the everything out of how it's going to go, but of course it'll be on Monday nights, and I'm sure it'll be starting at 7, right? I guess we'll figure it out. We still are just in the beginning of the year, but the deal is valued at $500 million per year for 10 years, a whopping $5 billion. That is insane. But they have the option to opt out after 5 years if they don't feel like it's working. But so,
Well, my question is, will they get will they be streaming pay-per-views?
I think that's still on Peacock.
Because Peacock has that. They have their library. They paid for their library. Because if you don't know, WWE bought out a lot of other companies' libraries just to have them.
So, yeah, I'm not sure in this
Because
article.
WWE had one of the best apps ever.
Yeah, if you have a VPN, you can use that app still.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, apparently, if you get a VPN, that app will work. Just put it in for like the UK.
Yeah, and here it is. It says under the deal, Netflix will also stream WWE specials such as SmackDown and NXT, in addition to hosting pay-per-view live events such as WrestleMania and Royal Rumble. Pay-per-view content will be available to Netflix subscribers as no extra charge. So they're doing.
So is
They're also
Peacock going away?
off.
Are they getting
What?
out? Or is Peacock not doing the?
I don't know. I mean, I guess not. I mean, that's part of the deal.
But it also said that But it says here that SmackDown will go to USA for 5 years,
This is.
and then NXT is moving to the CW.
I don't know. It says under the deal, Netflix will also stream WWE specials such as SmackDown and NXT, in addition to hosting pay-per-views.
Maybe they'll stream the playback.
Well, see, that's what Hulu does.
Yeah, but didn't you
So,
say they
but
only
it's an
do?
hour and a half.
Yeah.
And then if you go on Peacock, then it's like a month behind for the whole episode. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's 500 million, but what Netflix is probably hoping is that they'll get that ad revenue and it'll be more than 500 million.
Yeah. They'll get
Because,
a little bit. They'll get a little of their money back. That's what they're
well, yeah,
talking.
they had to get all their money back. You don't buy a product and then not make any money off. Well, Netflix does. They buy products and don't make money off of it. This is why your Netflix account is going up and up and up, because they're making deals like this. Like they want to make original content, do all these movies and pay all this money, but they don't have any real ad revenue coming in. So
Yeah.
I think it's going to really tank WWE. I'm not sure. Like I know a lot of people have Netflix, but if you cut the cord, you'll watch it. But if you still had cable, you kept cable because USA's on cable, right?
Yeah.
That was the only way you could watch it live. So now you had to.
So maybe that's what they're hoping, that people will still be doing that cutting the cord stuff and actually want to.
I mean, if it was $5.99 a month, right? You know what I'm saying? Like if they had, because you're going to be watching ads during this live event. And then
Yeah.
now they'll make it to where they don't have to worry about the PG era.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of wondering if they'll bump the rating up to like an TV 14.
Yeah, no, yeah, more likely that's what they're gonna fucking do, and then they can be a little bit more risque.
Do you think they'll try to return to the Attitude Era?
I don't know. I don't think these
Because
people can go to the attitude era that they have because they've
I don't think.
restrained them so much.
I
They
bet.
control them.
So, if they get them, what's her name? One that got fired for doing like OnlyFans type shit.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I bet
I
if
don't
she
know.
come back, I bet she'd be coming out. She would come out there in a fucking thong and shit.
Oh
I,
yeah.
I know she wouldn't mind. And then because fucking, if you ever watch AEW, pretty much all the fucking women are fucking wearing like booty shorts now and
Well, that's what
thongs.
I mean. If you look at WWE, a lot of them do like
Not
the
as
little,
much.
but the Brazilian like cut the little
Yeah.
bikini bottoms that are cut high because you know
Well,
why?
Becky
You know
Lynch is
why
starting to
though?
do
Because they have leggings.
it. Yeah, that's right.
So it
Like,
don't matter. You're not seeing anything. You're seeing somebody's leggings.
well,
Like
not that.
Becky Lynch's leggings are so fucking dark. Like
Yeah.
your skin pigment is not that color, lady.
Well,
Like
AEW, them bitches is not wearing. Them wrestlers are not wearing damn leggings. It's their booty cheeks. It's all out. Especially one this girl named Sky Blue. Dude, she got a big old booty. But anyways, but yeah, and well, also before we move on to our website news,
I thought
The Rock. What was you? What? No, no, you gotta say it. What was you gonna say?
you'd be more into the Nyla Rose, but
Oh, you motherfucker! You're trying to get me in trouble, dog.
I'm probably
Um,
getting in trouble for saying that.
man,
Booty
look,
cheeks out there slapping.
I think Nyla Rose
Other
wears
things
something to
slapping.
cover. Yeah, there's other things slapping. That's probably why the Nyla Rose wears that damn. It's like a
Yes.
loincloth over,
Yes.
so
Yeah.
it hides the package. Anybody don't know Nyla Rose is transgender.
Yeah.
So,
I was just giving Jim Jam a hard time. Anyways, go ahead.
but I saw that The Rock is now
Yeah.
on the board of directors at TKO, which TKO owns WWE and UFC. So, kind of curious how that's going to work, but this
He's already inserting himself into the fucking WWE. Well, what do you know? He gets on the board, and we got another Vince McMahon.
and he's going to be the champion.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Roman Reigns.
Poor brother to be champion, and I'm not really gonna wrestle though. I'm gonna get winded, from doing a rock bottom,
Motherfucker did get blowed up, huh?
people's elbow.
You think it's
He didn't
the
even do a rock bottom.
yeah, it's people's elbow.
Yeah. I mean,
Right.
he went around the ring a couple times, back and forth. But
Yeah.
for him to be that winded, like you could tell, he's he'll be
He's
in shape. I know.
Oh yeah, he's probably fucking been he's probably been running the ropes and shit, and probably because the exercise he does is just more like lifting weights in the gym. He don't.
Yeah, it's not cardio.
Yeah, but I say he might show up. You think he'll show up Saturday?
Yeah, it's pay per view. I think he has to.
Yeah.
Because you got to keep that, you're not there. You're there 1 week. You're not there for a couple. You know what I'm saying? But you have to still keep that even if it's for 2 minutes, you got to keep that energy alive that people, you know what I'm saying?
So hey, you know how exciting it's gonna be if him and The Rock come nose to nose, kind of like CM Punk and Cody Rhodes did last night.
I don't think it'll be exciting at all. It's just wrestling. I don't know.
Oh, well, it was pretty cool.
No,
Did you watch the back and forth between Cody and CM Punk?
No, I haven't seen that.
That's pretty fucking good, dude. I'll find a clip on TikTok and I'll send it to you. But it's pretty damn good. They did a really good job on their promo. They're gonna. I don't know. I guess they're both gonna be in the fucking Royal Rumble, so they'll probably be beating the shit out of each
Oh,
other.
that's gay. I mean, that's stupid, dumb. Because neither of them's gonna win.
Who you think's gonna win the Royal Rumble?
Brock.
So you think The
He'll come
Rock's
in.
is gonna be the special?
He'll come in at number 30 and throw out um who's gonna be the one that stays in it the longest?
R-Truth.
Yeah.
He's gonna come out and
Yeah.
try to put a ladder in the fucking ring.
Yeah.
Because R-Truth is a member of the Judgment Day now.
Well, he wants to be. Yeah.
Self-proclaimed.
Yeah.
All right,
I mean, who can win it? Because they're going to go probably for Seth Rollins, right? Seth is still holding the.
Oh no, he fucked his knee up, dude. He tore his MCL.
Again?
He tore his MCL and his kneecap.
So that title's open.
No, he didn't drop it Monday. He said that he's going to still try to fight. So I don't know if it's just not as bad, and he said it's worse, and they're doing a work or whatever.
Well, the whole thing about the MCL is once it's tore, it's done. Like you're not going to cause any more damage because it's gone. You know what I mean?
He come out last night with a brace on.
Yeah, but it's already gone. So there's
Maybe
not much more. It's like Cody when he tore his pec muscle or whatever.
Oh, it
There's
couldn't get
nothing
no
else he
worse.
could damage it. Like it's already gone.
So I don't know if I don't remember if he was going to have a match. I had to look at the card, but I did see because he come out. He was the first one to come out. He looked like he's been crying too. So
because more likely, whoever wins it will go after him.
they won't go after Roman.
No, they
saving that.
Yeah, The Rock is. That's why I say either that or The Rock's going to come out and somehow win it, and then he'll get Roman, and then that way they don't have to worry. Yeah, they won't have to worry about someone else. I
wonder how
garbage.
So do you
it's
think
like the Money in the Bank contract? Like they didn't even try to go after Roman Reigns.
I'm over that shit. They just need to drop it.
Does he still have that? He still have that Money in the Bank?
Damian Priest does.
He still has it?
I believe so.
Yeah, but I only watched the pay-per-views, so.
I think he attempted to cash it in on Seth.
Yeah.
And I don't think it. Yeah, I think it didn't never actually.
Yeah,
so I'm pretty sure he still has it. Because I know, I think, is it him? I think Damian Priest and Finn Balor are the tag team champions, aren't they?
There's something.
And then I know JD McDonough or something is in it. And then, of course, Rhea's the women's champion.
Oh. Thought this just said
everybody's listening to the Horror Basement. It's like, what the fuck happened to the Horror Basement? This is fucking
sorry, we're talking about wrestling. Anyways, we'll move on.
No, it's yeah, we like wrestling. You already know that, but we did back in the day. We had a segment.
This is the Beyond segment.
Yeah. All right. Well, we can move on to our news from our tnhorror.com. So this was so shocking to me when I got this email that Night Swim is going to be available to rent on digital today, as we're recording this.
You own or rent on digital.
Oh yeah, own or rent. And didn't this just come out?
It's not old.
It came out in December. Because we went and saw it on Thursday night. We saw it opening night. Let me look it up and see that. That's why, like I said, I was shocked to see that.
October 12th.
It come out October 12th.
Yeah. That's what it claims.
No, it didn't. It can't.
Yeah, I don't think it did either. Because it wasn't that long. Like you said,
On January 5th. We
what
look at
about January 5th?
that's when it come out. We went and saw it on the 4th though, because after I got back from getting my tattoo, we went and saw it. So Night Swim come out January 4th, and then
Yeah, release dates, yeah. And it said that it did 37 million at the box office and with a $15 million budget.
so they made their money back. But yeah, less than 20 days and it's already on fucking streaming or rent and own. So that
What? But I think I guess it's not in theater no more. I mean, I don't mean that it won't be in theater somewhere.
you know,
Yeah, it's still in theater in Tullahoma tonight.
Yep. I don't know. I guess I don't know
It
what.
won't be there Friday though.
Oh, sorry, it's the last time it'll probably be in.
Yeah, I still
Yeah,
want to go watch The Beekeeper, but I guess that's probably not going to happen now.
yeah, that's gonna be pretty good. Damn, Jason Statham movie. But
Yeah,
yeah,
I want to watch it. I just want to see some good action movie.
I'm not sure how much this is gonna cost to rent. I'll go look real quick and I'll tell y'all. We'll click on Prime Video.
Voodoo.
So
Yeah,
20 it's $20 to rent and $29 to buy. But just know that Johnny, I think we might have talked about this before. If you buy it, that don't mean you own it. Because they can take that right away. Because isn't it like a license you're buying?
Yeah, you're buying a license. There's zero fucking way I'd pay $20 to rent that.
I was kind of pissed that I paid them $10 to watch it. It's
Was it
not
no
that
good?
it's not that great of a movie.
Mm.
No, I wasn't impressed with it at all.
I'm glad I didn't go watch it.
Yeah, you should be.
If you don't tell me what I should and shouldn't be, I don't know. I
You
don't
can
know
go
where
waste.
that was going. I'll be honest.
You can go waste your money on it if you want to, Johnny. But yeah,
I'm not.
but Night
I don't.
Swim. If you want to go watch it, go for it. But it, you know, if you want to pay $20 to see it, go for it. So we
I'll
also
wait for
got.
it to come on like DVD for like $9.
You know something I bought today? This
It'll be
weekend.
streaming somewhere.
You know,
What?
you know Charlie Murphy, right?
Yeah.
You remember him? Well, he had I saw it once, and then I saw some clips on YouTube. I can't find it. It's not streaming nowhere, but it's his stand-up. Charlie Murphy. I will not apologize. And I was like, man, it's one of the funniest damn stand-up specials I've ever seen. And I bought it off Amazon for like $13. I got the DVD.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping I'm gonna try to find some DVD ripping software so I can rip it and have it on digital so I can watch it on my phone if I want. So
Yeah. I think it's just more convenient for digital.
yeah.
It'll probably be like the European region. You'll get it, won't even be able to fucking play it. You'll be like, motherfucker. Murphy, bitch. No, that's Rick James.
Fuck your couch.
So what about the Midnight Peep Show, man?
So this has got Zach Galligan in it. And do you know who Zach Galligan is, Johnny?
Yes.
It's the guy
Zach
from
Galligan.
Gremlins.
Exactly who it is.
Am I right? I'm pretty sure that's who it is.
Yes, that is exactly who it is.
Are you being sarcastic or are you being for real?
Oh, no. Waxwork, Gremlins, Bad Candy, Hatchet 3.
Yep. This movie comes out the 13th of February. In Midnight Peep Show, we are introduced to a unnamed madman Madman, who owns and operates a peep show offering patrons a tailor made experience wrapped around their deepest desires, fears, and sins. Tonight it welcomes a businessman who has a unique connection to an extreme fantasy website on the dark web. He soon becomes a witness to three stories of victims that found the same website, and now Midnight Peep Show has found him. It will only be a matter of time before he is made to pay the ultimate price for dabbling in the dark side of his own desires. Ooh. Don't fuck around on the dark web, y'all.
And just so we're clear, I'm horrible at actors' names, especially like classic movies that we grew up with. I don't know any of their names. Like if they didn't continue to become like bigger actors,
Yeah.
I couldn't name one person that was in like all the classic '80 movies. As far as like now, I do know Lost Boys. Well,
Yeah.
Kiefer Sutherland and Corey Feldman, but yeah.
You know, I attempted to, not attempted, but I was trying. I mentioned it to the owners of Full Moon to try and get Corey Feldman, but apparently he's been at Full Moon before. Well, that was before we was ever going.
Yeah, it's probably 20 years ago then.
But apparently he's a cool guy, Corey Feldman is. And yeah. But Full Moon lineup is looking excellent though. They have a lot of new we
Yes.
forgot to mention that. But last time we recorded they announced quite a bit, so I will tell them real quick because it's on our Instagram on Tennessee Horror News. Come on, motherfuckers.
But while you're pulling up that, let's talk about Jurassic Triangle. It's out on February 13th also. After surviving a strange storm over the Atlantic Ocean, a group of work colleagues find themselves stranded on an island, one that is not on any map. They soon encounter dinosaurs and other deadly creatures who begin hunting them one by one. This is a film directed by Victor de Almeida. Oh, Daryl Griggs is going to be in this movie, Jim Jam. You know who that is?
No clue.
Deanne Altman. Oh, man, you don't know who that is?
Acting like you do.
100%.
So it's
When we get back to our original format, we'll be able to show you the trailers.
yeah.
Be able to hear the trailers at least. So, yeah, until we can, those old Amelie Leroy.
Well, Leroy.
Yeah, go ahead with the announcements there, Jim Jams.
So I'm just gonna go over all the ones that have been announced so far for Full Moon. We have Felissa Rose, Brad Lorry. He was Michael Myers from Halloween Resurrection. Then we have
Henry Thomas.
Spencer Charnas from Ice Nine Kills. Yes, Henry Thomas. Ken.
Aaron.
Who?
Bonnie Aarons from The Nun.
Yeah, and then Ken Kersinger from Freddy vs. Jason. He played Jason. Barbara Crampton will be there. Of course, you might know her from Reanimator. And then Tom Atkins. Brian Thompson. He was in Mortal Kombat Annihilation, Cobra, and Fright Night Part 2.
He's in Terminator. First Terminator at the beginning.
Okay.
Yeah, they wanted their clothes, them kids.
And then this right here is probably the most famous out of all of them. Chris Smith and Mike Goncalves from the Tennessee Wraith Chasers. Well, they changed their names. They're just the Wraith Chasers now. So I guess they had to take Tennessee out of their name. Huh? There's 2 more or 3 more. Let me find them because they're from. Yeah, I can hear you.
All right.
So this is all they have now.
Eric Freeman
and Robert Brian Wilson.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Ken Forhey is also.
Brad Lorry. Did you name him? Oh no, I went to their website.
Yeah, Brad Lorry is from Resurrection, but Ken Forey, I don't have him on our page. I think he was the first to announce. I
Yeah,
had to
Ken
go back.
Forey.
So yeah,
Yeah, there's gonna have quite a few new people that haven't been there before. Um, yeah, come on out. We're gonna be out all weekend. We can hang out. Uh, like after the thing shuts down, we go have dinner or something. You know.
oh yeah, that'd be awesome. Might be. Uh, Sorry, y'all. I'm tired. I actually worked hard today. For once, I worked hard, y'all.
Yeah, he's actually having to do stuff.
Uh, we'll keep on with some horror news. We got Terrifier 3. Chris Jericho says he won't be in the movie very long.
Yeah,
Uh,
I mean, did we expect him to be in the
he
movie
what
long?
he wasn't in the last one that long either. So yeah,
Yeah, I never expected Chris Jericho to be a main feature of the movie.
to reiterate, not reiterate, but to mention again, October 25th, 2024, the Terrifier 3 will be out. It's
Yeah,
scheduled to reach theaters the 25th, so we shall
yeah,
see.
supposedly. That's why I say we'll see, because they're filming in February. Um,
Uh,
isn't that what the rumor was?
yeah,
That they'll be filming in February, and I guess they're gonna try to get it all done and edited.
I'll let Johnny talk about this one because this is his favorite. You want to bring this up, Johnny? The Lost Boys mask.
Oh yeah, where'd it go? On, and I have lost it. What do you know? I deleted the wrong one.
Well, the Lost Boys, David
Here
and
we go.
Mike. Go ahead, Johnny.
Yeah, the Lost Boys. From a trick. What the fuck are we doing here, man? No wonder that's what I deleted. Fucking my phone is wanting these stupid ads. The Lost Boy David and Michael Mass coming from Trick or Treat Studios sometime in 2024. So be on the lookout for that. The mask and collectible maker. What what is this? Got McAfee fucking running software check on my phone.
Do you have McAfee on your phone?
No,
What the fuck?
no, it's the fucking ads on here. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Fuck that website, dog.
here we go. We're gonna go simplified view and no ads. Um, so Trick or Treat Studio has given a sneak peek of a preview of it. They look pretty cool. I mean, as far as masks go, you know, um,
yeah.
I mean they look really like they were like, and it's gonna be where they were in the vampires, not um, just Kiefer Sutherland and the other guy, and Michael.
That'd probably be lame.
Yeah, that'd be super lame. It's just them, but it looks like they have hair.
Yeah, it looks like a legit wig. Kind of looks kind of
So
shittier. Don't look like it's on too good on Kiefer's.
I don't know. I mean, and these are probably also mock-ups, so we don't really know. But they look pretty good though.
Yeah, make sure they glue that damn wig down good.
Yeah, that'll be and the thing is the Michael mask. He had longer hair, so it'll be easier to cover up the imperfections on that. But
Yeah, the
Kiefer's
hairline and shit.
slick back, and um, well, we'll see. Wonder don't have a price, so probably around $100, right? What do you think?
We could probably find out. Christy probably know.
Yeah, 60 to $100. So you think?
Probably somewhere around there.
Definitely be more than $100, right?
I'll message her while we're.
No, you ain't got to message her. I'm just sitting there thinking like, how much are Trick or Treat Studios masks?
Yeah.
And then since we're on the mask theme here, Trick or Treat Studio is also reviving the Freddy Krueger and Jason Voorhees mask from '80s and '90s. What do you think about that, Jim Jam? Huh?
So okay, so it's not Jason, or it's not going to be Freddy versus Jason. Oh no, I thought for some
Uh,
reason.
so, um, new version of mask that a whole lot of kids had back in the '80s. The Freddy Krueger mask that was released by Don Post Studios in '84. Unveiling an image of the mask prototype, Trick or Treat Studios simply described it as the original Don Post Freddy mask. So they're going to re-release that one, and yeah, it's pretty classic. You know,
The Jason Goes to Hell one looks alright, I guess. The
but
the
is
night
that
the Nightmare on Elm Street one looks kind of fucking cheap.
both do? But I think that's because of the '80s.
Oh.
You know what I mean? They're remaking it.
I
But
guess if you want to have masks to just sit on a shelf or whatever, which I got a little shitty ass. I think a $15 Freddy mask from Amazon.
yeah, but I mean that mask don't look bad, and you got to think you put that on and it's dark.
Yeah.
It
Oh
turns
yeah.
out dark. The Jason Goes to Hell one.
So, huh.
Yeah, it's a little.
I wouldn't even show that.
I'm wondering like where the second eye hole is.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't even showed that. Damn it, I'd have worked on that a little bit better.
I guess that's just what it is, though. I mean,
I'd have to look at the picture from Jason Goes to Hell, and
yeah. I mean, I won't be buying either of them. And if the Nightmare on Elm Street one don't come with a hat, then you
it
know
probably don't. Of course, Trick or Treat probably gonna try
you
to.
just keep bald Freddy, like no hat Freddy, this
Yeah,
burnt victim guy. Put some bandages on your arms, go around. You know,
yeah.
you Freddy Krueger? No, I'm a burn victim.
So, golly. So I'm looking at this NECA alien xenomorph trophy plaque thing. $400.
Yeah,
But it is as big as the from your head to the torso of a person. So it's a pretty good size. So I guess if you're a hardcore horror fan and got $400 to throw, that's not even including shipping. Let's click and do pre-order and see how much shipping is.
yeah. So NECA, they're offering like larger, like a life size, because what that is a xenomorph head. It's like like you got a deer head. It's a xenomorph head.
How much you think shipping should be on that?
$50.
$96. Says standard shipping 5 to 8 business days. $96.99. So you're paying $545 for this thing.
Is it coming in a fucking wood crate? I mean,
NECA, fuck you.
it's 2 feet by 4 feet.
I don't care how big it is. I ain't paying
Must
down.
install this unit to structural elements 2 by 4 wall studs. Sorry.
Must
It's
be
going to be
good.
31 inches tall, over 21 inches wide, and approximately 17 inches deep.
So I
So
guess it's
yeah,
gonna
this
be
some
heavy
bitch
as
is going
fuck.
to be just over 2.5 feet tall.
Fuck all that noise. I ain't paying no $100
Yeah,
in
but it's like you
shipping.
killed an alien, man.
Like, if I had money
You
to
one
throw,
of the bitches, bro.
if I had money to throw away, I would do it. But I don't have money to throw away.
Do you think anybody will have sex with that?
The alien?
Yeah. I mean, it's got a little mouth on it.
Maybe. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next thing, which is the Caroline. What was it?
Caroline with butt
Car-
knots life-size plush doll.
Okay, the shipping on this is more than the damn Xenomorph.
How?
It's $126 or $127 for the shipping on that. So $556 for this life-size Caroline flesh doll or whatever Johnny said.
It's a plush doll.
Well, and you
I
can
said
put a
plush.
and you can put a fleshlight in it, and you can fuck Caroline.
I mean, yeah, somebody probably will be having sex with Caroline, which is super weird. It's 5 feet tall.
So yeah, you're gonna pay over $500 if you want this bad
Let's be
boy.
honest. This thing is going to be rolled up and vacuum sealed in a bag, right? And then in a box. And the jacket comes off, though. You'll be able to wear that jacket. The rain slicker,
Yeah, this is
you'll be able to wear it. It's got big button eyes.
they making this shit for people that's got more money than I do, or that I'm willing to pay for something like this.
Yeah, exactly. See, there's a difference. I mean, you got to think like the Chucky dolls are $400 or $500. You know what I mean?
You think someone fucked the Chucky doll?
Probably.
Oh, they fucked
You know,
him up.
Pride of Chucky Tiffany, you know, they probably did.
Oh sure, that beat the brakes off her.
Look at the alien xenomorph egg life-size replica with LED lights.
Where's is that on
$700.
store? Where would that
You
be?
gotta go to collectibles,
Collectibles.
and you gotta go life size. $700, guys. 36 inches tall.
The Batman.
Hey, it's got articulated flaps though, dog.
Batman
You know what I like
Arkham.
doing with flaps? I like articulating them.
This is a foam replica of Batman from Arkham Knights.
Yeah.
$1,400.
Yeah.
Then you can get a replica of Deadpool.
We're not even talking about that, dude.
I'm just saying.
We're talking about the xenomorph.
Okay,
Look, you can close up. You can close up the egg.
Okay, so let's see how much this is with. See what the shipping on
Only
this one is.
2 left in stock, guys. If you want to pre-order this, you better get on it, man.
Oh,
You've always wanted a xenomorph egg.
Shipping on this is $156.99.
Not too bad. It only uses 3 AAA batteries. And hey, you're paying $700, and they can't include them bitches. Fuck that. You don't
No,
deserve
you're paying $940.55.
Yeah. You're gonna drop around $1,000 for this after shipping and taxes. But they're not gonna give you fucking 3 batteries.
Nope.
AAA batteries? You think they're gonna go out and spend $3, $4 to fucking get you some AAA batteries? No. Hell no. Fuck you. You got fucking $1,000, you go buy your own AAA batteries. You know? Like, fuck that. They can't even give you the shitty cheap AAA batteries. The Dollar Tree ones. I mean, that's pretty sorry though, dude. Because they probably know they won't sell a whole lot of them.
Yeah.
I wonder how many were in stock originally. Because it says only 2 items left in stock.
That's like, probably all they. 5? That's all they made.
They made 5. Yeah, you know. Right. I mean, that's pretty cool though. Like, if I had unlimited amounts of money, I still wouldn't buy it.
Yeah. I'm looking at this. I wonder.
If I could get it discounted, I might, but no, I still couldn't buy it. There's no way, man. No way.
I almost was about to say, I wonder if this like fucking Deadpool.
Hey, how much would it ship? How much does the Deadpool ship for? Fucking 300. No, the Batman. They got life-size Batmans, guys.
All right. Bruh. $800 to ship it.
What?
So you're paying.
Oh my god, $2,200.
No, $2,414 after taxes and everything. Okay, let's see how much the Batman is.
Dude. Holy shit.
That fuck you, NECA, in the face.
And eventually, like, the nipples will be cut out, because, like, a kid will get a hold of it and cut the nipples off of them.
So it's the same
So you're
for the Batman.
fucking insane, bro.
$800 shipping.
Fucking insane. Which I know it's foam. It must come in, like,
Where is this? Where is this fucking shipping from? Like, I could probably get a flight cheaper than that and fly this motherfucker back.
yeah, more likely it's probably, like, the way that they're shipping it has to be,
Dude,
like,
hey,
wood box, padded up.
I didn't realize Batman was so tall.
He's like 6'3", 6'4".
He got a big bulge in his pants too.
His jackhammer to
He looked like he can jackhammer this woman in this video picture. But she probably would let him.
oh, that's I don't know.
Seven. They got 7 of those available. Says hurry, hurry, motherfucker! Give me your $2,500. I'll be emailing them like, can I where y'all located? Can I come pick this up? I'll drive cross country and put it in the back of my ride. Yeah, that's insane that motherfuckers charging $800 in shipping. Golly.
That's crazy. So I can't read all this because it's on the Wall Street Journal. But speaking of stuff that somebody won't let you do, in South Korea, dog meat will no longer be allowed. No longer eat dog meat in South Korea.
That's all you're gonna get out of that because yeah, you got to pay to read the rest of
Oh,
it.
I got a little bit more info. So, with no dissenting vote, lawmakers passed a bill last week that will phase out the farming, slaughter, and sale of dog meat by 2027. And the last thing that I can get is violators will face a prison, and I don't know what. They might get to own a prison. I don't know because I can't read the rest of it. Now, could I go research this more? Yes. On a different website? More likely. Am I going to? No. Because I'm just letting you know that if you want to go eat dog, you've got to go to South Korea before 2027.
So it don't take effect till 2027.
Yes.
That's
I
what.
mean, you got to phase it out because some people are probably making like hella money off of dog farms. I can imagine what them dogs are treated like. I mean, people treat some dogs like shit, anyways. Can you
Yeah.
imagine what a dog farm is? And as quickly as dogs can have babies, litters of pups, 7, 8 at a
Bro,
time.
dude, you have an endless supply of damn food.
Yeah, but imagine the fucking female dogs. They're just getting bred,
Wow.
just until they're dead, probably. Bred until they're dead.
Oh, something I did recently, Johnny, because I subscribed to Fangoria.
Oh,
So I wanted to see what I wanted to get some of those. Hopefully, I don't know when my first subscription will come, but I know you did it when they first come back out, didn't you?
Yeah, I got the first years.
So yeah, I paid.
Yeah. I looked through them. I didn't really read a whole lot of them, but well, I would say they're pretty mint. But when they ship them pretty shittily. They just wrap them in plastic, and the motherfuckers get scraped, and yeah. And it's like,
Notice the word Johnny just used. Shittily.
yeah, yeah. That's what we do around here.
Make up
But
words.
yeah. What's shittily? That's a word. Google it. Fucking word.
Whatever. I'm gonna Google it right now. Hold on.
Shittily. Yeah.
Hold up. 3 new Mountain Dew summer flavors.
It's in a shitty way, man.
Bruh. Breaking news, everybody. June 2024. No zero sugar though. But the Mountain Dew is getting Star Spangled Raspberry, Strawberry, Lemonade Peach, and
I don't care.
and Liberty Brew is 50 different flavors mixed together. Yeah. But did you find if shittily is a word?
Yeah, I told you it's a word. It's like shit. Perform like shit. Shittily.
Huh.
This cup holder is shittily made. Doesn't hold my drink. I knew it was a fucking word. Anything can be a word. It's in Wiktionary.
Hey, if you're
Like Collins Dictionary, it's in there. Yeah.
hmm.
Oh yeah.
Well,
I knew it was a word. I'm fucking smart.
you got some stuff that I ain't got pulled up, so
Yeah, so we're gonna go to the weird and odd news. So police in Utah arrested a teenager who allegedly taped fish to multiple ATMs over the last several months. In the process, amassed a rather sizable fan following online. The very strange case reportedly began back in August when the Instagram account Fish Bandit 84 posted footage of the first such pescatarian prank, featuring a bio that reads "Live, laugh, take fish on ATMs." Stay true to the credo over the next several months as new videos of the stunts kept being posted to the page, and over time a staggering 55,000 people followed the unfolding antics. However, little did they know that cops were hot on the trail of the self-described fish bandit and eventually caught up with the troublemaker.
hmm.
Upon receiving a report from a bank that had gotten fished in September, authorities in the city of Provo set about investigating the peculiar series of incidents. The pursuit of the pescatarian prankster no doubt picked up steam after they daringly taped a fish to the Provo police cruiser. Ah, that fucked him up. Cops eventually connected the antics to the Instagram account and subsequently identified the perpetrator after obtaining a search warrant to reveal his identity. Way to go, Instagram. Owes up just giving up anybody's identity. And this is why when you create an Instagram account to prank people, you don't have it connected to anything else. You
Yeah,
know?
don't do
Unnamed
that.
teenagers was ultimately unmasked as a fish bandit and charged with 2 counts of causing property damage as a result of the ATMs having to be cleaned because of the prank. Oh no, you had to spray it off. Oh my god. Oh my god. Jim Jam.
Oh my God.
Oh my god, I had to spray it off. Like, come on, dude. These motherfucking ATMs are waterproof. They sit outside in the motherfucking rain.
I guess they didn't like to be
Spray the motherfucker
inconvenient.
with some soap, bro. Wipe it off with some fucking Lysol fucking wipes. It's not that serious, bro. Give me a
I
fucking
guess
break.
guess they think it is though.
Well, what fucking bank was dumb enough to go and pay someone?
Hmm. I guess it's that bank.
Oh, Diebold was out there fucking. Diebold's like, they're the ones that take care of ATMs, their company, but out there fucking cleaning the shit off. What a bunch of dumb shit.
That's ridiculous though.
Oh, and I have a video. Might have to show later. uh, But apparently, a California motorist captured footage of a puzzling anomaly that appeared to cross in front of her car. Supposedly a ghost. But I need to see it on a bigger screen, and we will share that with you next week. Stay tuned.
Yeah, when we're actually showing stuff.
Yes.
Um,
And then, oh, here's the thing. Yeah, they posted the whole thing on 27 minutes ago. Full Moon Tattoo and Horror Festival posted all their guests.
is that all that's gonna be?
You liked it.
Oh no, I shared it, but I'm wondering if that's all they're. I might message Ben and ask them. That's probably all that they can announce so far.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yes, I remember. We have inside information that we can't share,
Yep. Um, Christy
but
said
for
that.
$500.
Christy said, yeah, those masks are probably going to be about 70 to 80 bucks.
Yeah, that's what I figured. That's why I said $60 to $100. Um, big news in food world. One of the best hamburgers you can buy in the Coffee County area. Jim Jam, I'm gonna send this over to you so that you all won't be able to see, but Jim Jam will. Bouchard Burgers making a patty melt. Yeah,
Are we gonna review it?
and here's the thing. This is a food truck. This is why I say, this is where we go off the rails here. Uh, support your local food trucks because this food truck has one of the best fucking hamburgers that can be bought in Coffee County. It is delicious. They do smash burgers and they're fucking amazing.
Yeah.
So I know the patty melt's just two buns flipped upside down, and I don't even care. I love patty melts. I love a grilled cheese hamburger. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And when I like the one here where it's kind of like blackened on the edges, yeah, that's what I want. And they got the onions because patty melts is grilled onions and cheese and hamburger. And it looks like they even have their own sauce on there,
Yeah.
Bouchard burger sauce. Yeah, I'm fucking gonna smash one of them. Yeah, it's inside out grilled bun, extra melty cheese, grilled onions, and of course our BB sauce, double B sauce. Yeah. Anyways, sorry. When I see food, I get excited. I
Christy
didn't mean
said
to
she did a whole
I meant to
video
wow.
on her Instagram about these masks, I guess.
Do what?
Christy did a whole video about the mask on her Instagram. So go over to Nightmare Crispy, Nightmare Christy, and you can see that.
Oh yeah. Let us know what you're looking forward to this year, like events. If you stuck around this long, let us know. Like we'd really love to hear from you. Are there any events that we should go to? We're going to try to hit up St. Louis, right?
All right, try. We already paid for the room, motherfucker.
Yeah. So hopefully, like, there's an ice storm going through there around that area.
Don't be saying that shit.
This week there is. Hopefully the weather gets better.
Yeah, for real.
Well, it's going to be in Indiana or Illinois and Michigan. But yeah.
That's in February though, so we should be good.
Yeah. That's what I'm hoping. And so let us know if anything else.
And then I guess
events are coming up. What you're looking forward to, man? Like just what do you got going on? Hit us up.
Hey, let's let's look at some fucking some stuff at Zany's and see if any comedians. There's nothing.
I'll look through.
Well, I know in April we're going to see Tom Segura.
Do what?
Said in April we're going to see Tom Segura.
I heard he's a fucking straight up douchebag, dude. After hearing that, I'm not really looking forward to seeing him. He makes fun of poor people.
Oh yeah.
Well, because now that he's got a lot of money, he's all bashing fucking people that don't have money. That's just an everyday person.
I think he does that jokingly though, because he does it on his podcast all the time.
I've seen some videos and he seems like fucking one of them guys that made it and forgot where he come from. Which I'm not sure if he was ever poor.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm still gonna enjoy it. He can dog him all he wants, but don't hurt my feelings, man.
I know because you're rich too. I'm not. I'm over here. Me and Tucker living in squalor with my fucking laptop and my
your how many
headphones
and your PS5.
Yeah, my flip phone
and your brand new vehicle.
Yeah, my brand new 2020.
You broke bitch. Yeah, you broke motherfucker.
But my cat is 4 years old. Okay, I can't even afford a new cat.
Why would you want one? You got a good one now.
He is going to age out. I mean, I hope he lasts another 15, 20 years. I hope I get at least 15 years out of it.
Well, I'm not a peasant, dog. I got an S24 Ultra on the way.
What? Ooh. I didn't say you was a peasant. I said you.
So we're not broke people going to see Tom Segura. So he's not
Not
talking about
anymore.
us.
I was super broke 2 years ago.
Same.
Yeah. Like fucking bad.
Super duper broke.
5 years ago, I was making 6 years ago, I was making $9 an hour.
Damn. Yeah,
And,
I'm lucky enough. I'm making
yeah.
uh,
So,
quite a bit more than that nowadays.
yeah. Same.
Better
So,
be as much as hard as I work today. I'm gonna need.
yeah.
I'm gonna need
But
about.
you have your ups and downs in life, and them struggles really put everything in perspective. On I can be broke. I know how to live poor. Like I said,
Yeah,
$9 an hour gets you there.
yeah. I don't
$11
like it.
an hour will fucking I know live on your own, have to pay rent, car payment. Yeah, I know. I understand.
Yeah, but
Go back.
fuck y'all peasants out there. Be like Tom
I don't
Segura.
go feel for y'all.
No, I'm
If you
joking.
ain't got no money, it's bad for you.
No, hey, but just
I
think
had to sit there. I had to get out and work.
hey, bro, manifest that shit. Make
Yeah,
that shit happen, man. You know, you could do better. You know,
yeah,
find you a fucking sugar mama
yeah.
or a sugar daddy, whatever you prefer, but
Some extra hours. That's what I ended up having to do.
or lay on your back and get fucked. I don't know.
I can't do that. No
You
one.
can't.
I mean, I would like to do that. Well,
Well, hold up. You'd
in a,
like to lay on your back and
a
get
sexual
fucked?
way, like to do that. Like I'm just laying on my back.
What if it's a 70-year-old lady? You gonna let her have?
I mean, is she paying me?
Yeah, it's a sugar mama.
Yeah.
Flopping her old titties on
Isn't
you.
that what you do? I mean, I'm a whore.
True, true.
Right? I would be a whore. Like that's what my job is. I have to make her feel good.
We
Now,
already.
would I have to take medicine to get there?
Oh. Hey,
You know what I mean? Hell,
hey,
it,
and this, if only we had a Bluetooth promo, this would be great for that. Like, if you're
yeah, or
planning on
him,
fucking some
man.
skeezers that you don't really want to,
Yeah.
get some
I mean,
Bluetooth.
it would be hard once I got the medicine.
And she'd probably like, it'd be the hardest dick she's ever
I would have to put a bag over my head
had.
so that I couldn't see. Like the lights would have to be out.
So, oh, but that's also making her feel good because she'd be like, he's not putting one over my head.
No, I'm too ugly to see her.
I got an idea. Wear your Cobra Commander mask. What?
I can see through it. I'm not
Oh.
trying to see, bro.
But how funny would that be if you put it on, though?
I think it'd be uncomfortable to lay your head back on it.
True. Is it hard plastic?
Well, I mean, it's got foam in it, but that's
Yeah.
something. Other thing that I need to do is like kind of edge the foam out a little bit, like with a knife. Somehow, I don't know how to do it.
Speaking of
Like
edging.
I have to get somebody, yeah, professional. With,
I'm hoping Johnny, maybe next Con Nuga, Johnny will do his costume like he's been
dude, I
talking
looked
about.
into that, man. I don't think I can find a blue Santa outfit. Like the one that's in Maine, and it's only like $65, but they will not ship it.
Why?
I don't know. I thought about reaching out to them and just contact them and be like, hey, if
I'll give you $800 shipping.
Do what?
I'll give you $800 shipping.
I was thinking I will give you $65.
Shipping.
I will double the price for the fucking outfit.
Hey, bro, can I meet you in like fucking Ohio?
Yeah, like I mean, I would drive.
I'll drive to
Virginia.
Ohio. Yeah, I will meet you in Virginia. That's as far as I'm going.
Massachusetts are not as close as it needs to be.
Like, how much are you willing to sell this motherfucker?
Yeah.
They were like, not that bad.
But you can come to the store and pick it up. But yeah, I was like, man, and the outfit is like the right color blue, I think. I really need to take the helmet out to look at the color blue.
So we could always iron on a transfer on the back of it as a
Yeah, that's
logo.
what I do. So if you can get a blue Santa outfit, or if you can make one, just go ahead and make me one for $65.
I might have some sewing friends that might be able to make one, but I don't know how much they charge.
Yeah, it'd be outrageous.
Yeah.
Because it
But
had to be like a certain blue, and it had to be like a velvet, and then it needs to fly around.
but but if they did that, Johnny, they can damn sew on a big patch so it's more official.
Oh, pretty cool. That the patch alone, if it was a real patch,
Be fucking awesome.
I
I
don't think.
could do my thing though, man. I can iron it on a shirt and then make it look like a patch.
Yeah, but my whole thing is though is like you wouldn't. I don't think you could buy a patch that big,
True.
like the actual real patch, because that alone would run you probably 150 $200, which
Oh.
would be badass.
Well, if we can find a damn blue Santa suit, we got it. Because I can order.
And like, I'm not really worried about the patch thing on the back, the Cobra symbol, because it's cosplay, man. You do what you got to do.
Yeah. All right. Well,
$65 outfit. It's not.
well, if anybody knows anybody that can hook Johnny up with this, let's do that because I want to see Johnny in this outfit. He's been talking about it for a couple years now, so
For 1 year.
that's a couple.
Yeah, and we appreciate y'all listening. Make sure you go follow us, Big Ball Buddies, on TikTok, Instagram, Jim Jam here, social media,
Johnny's big ball buddy, Johnny, right?
Big Ball Buddy Johnny. But yeah, follow us on Big Ball Buddies on TikTok. Watch our videos, comment. Let us know what you're doing. Let us know what you're eating, where you been, where you going.
Who you eating?
Yeah,
All right.
if you're sharing out to the homeboys, let us know.
Hell yeah. But yeah, I guess I need to get off here and damn do the damn put this up. But that's all we got, Johnny. We out.
Peace.
Thank you for listening to Jim Jam and Johnny in the horror basement and beyond. Please follow, like, share, and rate us wherever you listen to us.
Welcome.
Now, if you're not afraid of something a little out of the ordinary,
Vampires, werewolves, ghouls, ghosts. Mummies that come back to life after 3,000 years. The magic moments of terror.
Tremendous dash. Send more paramedics.
Hey, I've got my my mask on. I'm ready to start the show. What do you mean this isn't a mask? It's a perfectly fine mask. What? It has to have what? Holes? Well, if it has holes. Oh, for my eyes. I'm supposed to wear a mask over my eye. Oh, okay. Hey, Sally the Zombie Cheerleader here. One was a homicidal maniac who lived to kill. The other was a photographer who broke into a castle so he could take a bunch of photos of models covered in blood and guts. What am I talking about? Hey, I'm getting to it now. Welcome to Sally the Zombie Cheerleader School of Horror and the Bloody Pit of Horror lesson. That's right, my vengeance needs blood. Well, actually it needs, sorry. Oh hey, and you know you're in for a treat when a movie starts with a quote from the Marquis de Sade. Greetings, fleshies, and welcome to Sally the Zombie Cheerleader's School of Horror.
Aha!
That's right, lust is in the air, blood, torture, crazy lines, and bad props aplenty. Pure camp horror at its finest.
Yay!
What am I talking about? The Bloody Pit of Horror.
Are you crazy?
That's right. Hey, settle down, class, settle down. But before we take a deep dive into the pit of horror, the pendulum of promiscuity, tons of torture trysts, and profuse props of plywood. Okay, I'll stop there. Before we get lost in the pitiful pit of... Hey, fine. Jeez, everyone's a critic. Let's discuss today's objectives for the class. So grab your seats, fleshies and fiends, sharpen that number 2 pencil, and start taking notes. Okay, what will the fleshies and monsters know by the end of class that they didn't know or didn't want to know before tuning into Sally's show? Understand what the Bloody Pit is and why it's so horrible. Hey, I'm bloody curious. Anyway, explain the importance of knocking and not breaking and entering. Hey, do you really think it's a smart idea to climb the walls of a creepy castle and then play tag in its bowels? Just saying. Understand the importance of knowing your surroundings and having crazy glue, just in case you break something you might regret later. Identify and explain the...
Nobody expects the...
Crimson Executioner.
Nobody,
Hey, don't start! I don't need a nasty gram from a python. Explain why that guy is killing all the fleshies in a unique and creative way. Hey, I beat ya!
Nobody expects the...
Alright, I give up. Fine. Understand why the... Crimson Executioner was tortured, kind of like me, and locked in an Iron Maiden. Yep, I see it's gonna be one of those shows. For materials, well, you just need me, Sally. And pay attention, there will be a test at the end of the class. And the class assignment, well, we'll get to that soon. But first, a few Sally fun film facts about the Bloody Pit of Horror. All right. We have full class today, so I'll try to keep some of this brief. Il Borra Scarato, a 1965 Italian movie distributed in the US as The Bloody Pit of Horror. The movie claims to have been inspired by the Marquis de Sade because of its tagline, "My vengeance needs blood." Or maybe because of all the sadistic torture and scantily clad fleshies. Who knows? More on that later. The film has a similar plot line of a film made 5 years prior to The Bloody Pit, the 1960 Italo horror film La Amante del Vampiro, aka The Vampire and the Ballerina. This 1960 film is about a troupe of dancers that retreat to a castle to rehearse, only to fall prey to vampires in a nearby castle. Oh, and by the way, if you're going to rehearse in a castle, get to know your neighbors first, especially if there's a castle and it's in a creepy location located next to another creepy castle, because what he said. The film is utter cheesecake, with the girls wandering about in their nighties getting into compromising situations. Okay, they're kind of similar. What can I say? The original running time of the Bloody Pit of Horror is 87 minutes. This was because Italian theaters wanted to show shows that were around 90 minutes so they could, well, have mid-film breaks to sell refreshments.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Hey, stop that! Actually, intermissions were very common back then, and not just in Italy. Bloody Pit of Horror was picked up for U.S. theatrical release in 1966 by Pacemaker Pictures, a small company known for the import of cheap horror flicks. 13 minutes were cut from the original release of the Bloody Pit of Horror in order to fit it on a double feature bill with Terror Creatures from Beyond the Grave, same director. Sorry, the deleted footage, despite rumors, did not have graphic violence or gore. Oh, and Pacemaker also changed the film credits using Anglo names in place of the Italian cast and crew names. I guess the distributor didn't want the audiences in the US to think they were watching a foreign movie. Yeah, anyway, the distributor also insisted the film be based on the writings of the Marquis de Sade because the Marquis frequently wrote about muscle men chasing models in Italian castles. All right, class, settle down. Our class assignment is to watch the 1965 classic, Bloody Pit of Horror. But before we start, let's go over a few vocabulary words and movie goofs. Bad guy, the villain in the story, Travis Anderson, the torture-happy master of the castle. Iron Maiden, an instrument of torture consisting of cheaply made coffin-shaped plywood boxes lined with spongy spikes and held shut for centuries by a wax seal until a fleshy bumps into it. That's not what I was talking about. I'm not even going to try. Executioner, an official who carries out a sentence of death on a legally condemned person or anyone that breaks into their castle and plays with their dungeon toys. You were late. Hypocrite, a person in contradiction to his or her stated beliefs or feelings, such as killing people for sexual impurity, but they're also a peeping Tom. Death trap.
It's a trap!
A place, structure, or vehicle that is potentially dangerous, such as the weirdly elaborate rope web mechanical spider crab thingy used by the Crimson Executioner, and there were arrows too. All right, class, settle down. You have your vocabulary words. Now it's time for movie goofs. Movie goofs. This is the part where you should take notes. And we only have one movie goof, so pay attention. The scene where Raoul's supposedly dead body is laying in bed tied to Rick, you can see Raoul's eyes blink multiple times. Maybe he had something in his eye. All right, class, all right, settle down. You have your vocabulary words and movie goofs checked off. Now your class assignment is to watch the 1965 classic Bloody Pit of Horror. Bloody Pit of Horror is a 1965 Gothic film set in Italy. It was directed by Domenico Massimo Pupillo and stars Mickey Herdigue as Travis Anderson, the creepy castle owner, Walter Brandy as Rick the horror author, Lucia Barretto as Edith, Travis's ex, Rita Klein as Nancy, Ralph Zucker as Dermont the photographer, Moa Tahi as Kanojo, Alfred Rizzo as Daniel Parks, the publisher, and Albert Gordon as Raoul, the publishing agent. Okay, now for the plot. Writer Rick and publisher Daniel Parks finally find the perfect setting in Italy to shoot some photographs for Rick's horror photo novel. The perfect location just happens to be a creepy deserted castle. Rick and Daniel, along with his secretary Edith, photographer Demont, and 5 young buxom models decide to break in the castle. They soon find the castle was actually occupied by former recluse actor Travis Anderson, who initially is annoyed by the invaders until he recognizes Edith. His ex-fiancée just happens to be in the group. He then decides to give them permission to use his castle, but warns them that the dungeon is off limits. Well, of course they ignore Travis's request, and the fun ensues. Okay, settle down, settle down. We will apply what we've learned later in class. And yes, there will be a test. Let's go to the bloody pit of horror. Oh, hey, maybe I should have a pit so I can keep the fleshies fresher longer.
It rubs the lotion on its skin or else it gets the hose again.
Why didn't I think of this before? Where's my pen and paper?
On this 5th day of December in the year of our Lord 1648, by virtue of the power vested in us by our noble sovereign, this tribunal of justice hereby sentences you, the Crimson Executioner, to death. You will die by one of the very instruments you devised to torture and kill your innocent victims. You dared to take into your own hands the laws of both God and man. You set yourself up as both judge and executioner. You caused inhuman suffering and took life not from any sense of justice, but from hatred and self-gratification. You showed no mercy to your victims, and no mercy will be shown to you.
You'll never kill me. Move along. I'll return and be avenged. Turn around. You fools. All of you. I am the Crimson Executioner. This day shall be written in blood. No man can judge me. I am the supreme law. I shall have my revenge.
The seal of this tribunal will entomb forever both your body and your evil soul. Let no man dare to break the seal. You are accursed, eternally damned, as are these dungeons, as is this castle that has witnessed such indescribable horrors. Your castle will stand throughout the centuries as a reminder of the barbarism and cruelty committed within its walls. May the dust of time not erase from the memory of man the infamy of the Crimson Executioner.
this seems exactly what we've been looking for.
From here, it looks great. Just what we need.
I think we should be able to wrap up our work here in a day.
This'll look good.
Come on, Nancy. Gosh, I'm stiff from that long ride.
It's made to order.
Yeah.
What a view.
Hey, we don't want to lose you.
Sure looks gloomy. How would you girls like to have a castle this old to live in?
You'd have to be a creep to live in a place like this.
I'd love to have a house like this all for myself. Imagine the peace and beauty of living all alone here.
You're a funny one, all right.
All right, girls.
Wonder what it looks like inside. What's wrong? Are you tired?
I don't know what it is, Perry. I just feel very uneasy.
No. Susie.
Let me alone, Raoul.
Don't be like that, baby.
Everybody will see us.
Have it your way.
Are you all dead?
Lay you any odds you want, our dear publisher will wind up saying, "This place isn't suitable after all. Let's go home."
Hello, is everybody out?
If they're all out, how can anyone be in the house?
The brain has spelled it out.
I'm not just a dumb blonde, you know.
Who says you're a blonde?
Must be in.
Hello, why doesn't anybody answer? Maybe nobody lives here. What a nuisance. Someone should have told me the castle's empty. We might as well try to get in anyway. Maybe one of the boys could scale that wall.
That's a job for Tarzan.
Who's going to volunteer to climb the wall?
Okay. Here comes Uncle Perry, the greatest acrobat in the world.
He's a good boy. I bet he gets us inside.
Yeah, you're right. 3 years for unlawful breaking and entering.
Take care, Perry.
Max! You owe me a bonus for this little stunt, a double whiskey.
What about that?
I still think you're playing with fire.
You should know me by now. I'm not the kind of man to let obstacles get in my way. I'm a man of action.
Well, what do we do now? We follow the leader. What else?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the old family.
Let's go.
Hey, what a funny place this is. Looks like a Frankenstein film set.
this castle. I'm sure of it.
You Hawaiians are far too impressionable, Kinuyo.
Raoul? 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 Oh, you idiot! Why must you play these childish jokes all the time? Raoul? Raoul? Take off that silly costume.
These uninhabited castles always have their family skeletons.
Uninhabited? There's not a trace of dust around here.
Who are you? What are you doing here? I'm very sorry. Nobody answered the doorbell, and we thought the castle was empty. Could we speak to the owner? I'd like a word with him about a business matter. Could you take us to him?
Follow me.
Let's go.
The rest of you wait in there.
Stop where you are. How dare you force your way into my castle like this? What do you want here?
I want to apologize. We didn't think anyone lived here, that's all.
It's no excuse for trespassing. I don't like having my privacy disturbed.
I'm sorry, sir. You're quite right. My name is Parks. I'd like to explain. We've been scouting for suitable locations to photograph material for book jackets. I'm a publisher.
That's no concern of mine.
Look here, I'd like to show you one of my books. I'm preparing an anthology of horror.
He told you to stay where you were.
We took the liberty of coming in here only because no one answered our knocking at the door.
I don't like intrusion. I insist that you leave my castle immediately.
Could you make just one exception? We've been on the road for several days. Everybody's so tired.
I don't want any visitors here.
I'd be only too glad to pay, of course.
Pay? Now you're beginning to annoy me, Mr. Parks.
I know my friend didn't mean to offend you, and we ask you to forgive us.
You and your practical jokes. Ralph.
Hey!
On your feet, everybody. You've been told to shove off. The master of the house doesn't like having visitors around.
What? Again? Oh, no. Not after all I went through to get you in here.
So we're right back where we started. One castle's too modern. One's too old. Why don't we build our own and get it over with?
Susie, but wouldn't it cost an awful lot of money to build one, huh?
Oh, can't you change his mind? We're all tired.
Well, I'm tired, too. But we have no choice. We've been told to go, and that's it. Let's get moving quickly, huh?
Edith. Wait. Perhaps I was a little too hasty, Mr. Parks. I'm not usually so inhospitable. I realize you must all be very tired. You see, I don't usually receive people. You can stay here overnight, but I'll have to ask you to leave first thing in the morning.
Thank you, sir. We really do appreciate your kind hospitality. Do you mind if we take a few pictures?
All right. But please remember,
I don't like to be disturbed. My servants will show you the chambers where you can do your work.
Perfect. Let's get to work, girls. We mustn't waste any time. Go and change quickly. Dermot, you'd better check out the setting we need. Edith, you go along with him. Good girl.
Come on, Edith.
Don't go near the dungeons. They're absolutely out of bounds for everybody.
Okay, we won't. Get moving, Dermot. We're in a hurry.
I'll bet Max will flip over this one. Can you imagine finding a thing like this here? Wasn't it lucky?
I'll take credit for that. I found it.
Yeah.
Food for everybody.
Hey, Max, I want a bonus for finding this thing.
All right, we'll see about the bonuses. Now eat
It'll
quickly,
be
huh?
perfect for the Skeletrix series. Hey, that looks
Fine,
great.
boys, fine, but now let's get to work.
I'll take the food to the girls, right?
No, I'll take care of that myself.
What a picture this will make.
Oh, Max, why don't you ever knock?
Oh, come on. Now, what's all this nonsense? I'm just like a father to you girls.
Turn around. We have to get into our costumes.
Okay, have your little games, but hurry up. We haven't any time to fool around. We've got work to do.
You can turn around now if you want.
Edith, bring the girls downstairs. We can't afford to waste any time.
All right.
Hello, is this the Acme Digging and Excavation Company? Oh, good. I have a question. I need a pit or a hole dug in my lair. I mean, at my place. Is it a well? Yeah, it's a well. How deep do I want it? How high do you think the average fleshy can jump? Hello? Hello? I just don't get it. Every time I get to the fleshy jumping question part, they hang up. They get, I don't know, and they get mad too. I don't understand. It's a perfectly logical question. Oh, hey, Sally the zombie cheerleader here. How are you enjoying Bloody Pit of Horror? Yeah, oh, that? Don't worry about that. I was doing some research for it later in the show when we have our test. I hope you're taking notes too. It's really important, so don't worry about that. Anyway, I almost forgot. Sally has a few more fun film facts about Bloody Pit of Horror. The film was shot at Balserano Castle, while interior shots were filmed at Palazzo Borghese. Palazzo Borghese is a palace in Rome, Italy, built in 1560-61 for the Borghese family. Mickey Hartigay was a Hungarian-American actor and in 1955 became Mr. Universe, but he was best known as Jane Mansfield's husband. Hargitay had little experience in acting, but he felt he gave a good performance in The Bloody Pit of Horror. Actually, the film probably would have been ignored without Mickey Hartigay's starring presence. The success of Bloody Pit of Horror enabled Hartigay to stay in Italy for most of the late 1960s, where he starred in several minimal-budget horror and spaghetti western films and cashed in on his B-list fame. 3 Bullets for Ringo, Sedadone de Contro Duo 7, Conjamango Ringo, It's Massacre Time, Lady Frankenstein. The music score by Gino Perguri is very 1960s and very Italian. His campy lounge lizard beats are worthy of a Martin Denny or a Les Baxter. This groovy lounge-style beat seems to mock the violent scene on screen. Well, for me, it's kind of like dinner and a show. Despite the title, Bloody Pit of Horror, well, there's very little graphic violence on screen. Most of the violence and torture is suggested, well, as taking place off camera or achieved with props so unrealistic, you wonder if the fleshies didn't struggle with giggling throughout production. Oh, hey, So far, we have a gang of fleshies that break into a castle.
Have fun storming the castle.
Stop that. And eventually greet it by the Where's Waldo wannabe henchmen with huge candelabra. I mean, who does that? And just imagine wax everywhere they walk. Anyway, the intruding group of guys and gals are taken to the eccentric castle's owner, Travis Anderson, who, well, for some reason doesn't make eye contact, probably because of the hundreds of vases and containers on his desk. Initially, the group is told they can't stay until Travis spots his apparent ex-fiancée, Edith. Well, if that doesn't set up the plot, I don't know what will. All right, settle down. You get back to the movie. I need to find someone that could dig a pit in my lair. I'm still trying to find someone. I'm doing research, really. Okay.
How's the food?
Terrible.
As usual.
Bottle of wine, they call it. It tastes like water.
Yeah, it's awful, isn't it? But I know where we can find real wine. I discovered where the cellar is. Come on, I'll show you.
See ya.
Come on, Harry.
You know, Perry, I wouldn't mind being the owner of this castle.
You can have it. It gives me the creeps.
Skeletons don't have nerves. What do you mean it gives you the creeps? You'll wake up the ghosts. Come on. This way.
Now, don't breathe. Perfect like that. All right. Hold the pose. I want to take another shot. Edith, hand me the other camera, will you? Thanks. Now, don't move, darling. Hold it. You make a beautiful corpse, you do. Just keep it. That's right. Perfect.
It's no fun being dead.
Nobody ever said it was.
You mean it?
You were very convincing.
Okay, gang,
Just
come on. Let's
imagine
get ready
what
for the
Daddy
next
will
one.
say when he sees this photo.
Go and change now.
Yeah.
Okay, Susie, it's your turn now.
Sure, here I am. But where's Perry? He's in it too.
Here I am. Your personal skeleton, always ready to die at the hands of a beautiful woman.
No,
How are you
things
going to
have changed.
change?
Annie's first.
That's fine.
You're never around when you're needed.
Right, but look what I dug up for you.
Oh.
I'll go.
That'll do.
Rick, can I have your knife a minute? Thanks.
What is it?
Just a little homesick, I guess.
Are you all asleep over there? Get behind that camera, Dermot.
Now, Nancy, honey, give me the feeling of a cat. You know what I mean. Meow.
Meow.
Meow. No, Nancy, that's too domesticated. I want you to think wild, fierce. Meow.
Meow.
Meow. Can't you think like an alley cat? For instance, you're about to fight another cat for a fish head or something.
Meow.
No, Nancy, that's the intellectual approach. You'll never be an alley cat. Let's try something else. I've got an idea. There. Now, raise your leg up. Up, 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 up. That's it. That's it. Now, imagine you're floating in the air like a thistle blown by the wind. That's it. Beautiful. No, not like that. You've got to go up. Gently. That's right, baby. Now hold it. No, no, can't you keep that arm over your head? Now everything's in place. Arm, leg, head, everything. Now don't move. Come on, Nancy. Get that lovely foot of yours up like a feather, like a thistle blown by the wind.
No, I can't, Dermot. It's too heavy. I can't.
Oh, do it for me, baby. Let's fly together. Hold it. Camera about here. There.
Dermot, can we take a break for a few minutes?
No, we've got to be finished before morning. Put the spots over there.
Okay.
What are you doing here?
I'd like to see the owner of the house.
It's not possible. My master doesn't want to be disturbed.
But tell him...
I said it's impossible.
Your master has a right to his privacy, but that's no way to speak to a lady.
Rick. You met the owner of the house. What's he like?
It's difficult to say, really. He was half hidden behind a table. Have you noticed the windows? They're all barred. What a strange place. If I was still a reporter, I bet I could discover a lot of interesting facts about this castle.
Rick, but why are you wasting your time on horror stories? You should be doing the kind of work you were cut out for, reporting.
I guess you're right, but I'm a little lazy. I've been taking the easy way out by doing this. I started out with the usual dreams and found out there's more money in writing this kind of commercial book. Edith, I realize I'm being indiscreet, but why did you want to speak to the owner of the castle?
Just curiosity. Nothing more than that.
Everything's ready, Dermot. Can I go?
Not more in a few minutes, though. Time's running short.
You bet. Come on, Susie.
Don't pull me like that.
Then come on.
But where?
Oh, come on.
Okay, I'm all set. Everybody out of the way. That's right. Hold that pose, Perry. Don't move. I'll be done in a minute. Now, here we go.
Oh, no!
You gonna eat that? And I have...
Oh, my God. Raoul, didn't you hear that yell?
I didn't hear anything at all. Come along.
Where are you taking me?
You'll find out.
Look at that. What is it?
I don't know. Maybe it was an old torture cell. You know these old castles. Nothing in it.
Let me alone, Raoul. I'm scared.
Susie. Susie.
Come, Camillo. Staying here won't help any. Come with me.
There's no point in disturbing my master. He's been informed already of what has happened down here. And he hopes that you will all remain calm.
The rope was badly worn, Rick. We overlooked that, I'm afraid.
Oh, what are you going to do now?
I don't know. We'll see.
Remember, Rick, even the master of the house suggested that we keep calm. Tomorrow we notify the police.
What do you mean, tomorrow?
Listen. After all, it was only an accident. A tragic one. But an accident. And besides, it's too late now.
Look, Max, this double talk leaves me cold. What do you really mean?
Well, I'm an editor. You've got to see my point. I've a deadline to meet.
I know exactly how you feel, girls. But we must finish our work before daybreak.
With poor Perry lying dead?
Oh, it's a big tragedy. You know, Perry was like a son to me. Don't you think I have a heart like the rest of you?
How do I know? I never had a chance to see it.
Perry would have known what I meant.
Yeah, but he's dead, and I want to go on living.
I'll double your salary.
My life's worth more than that.
Triple it.
Okay, it's a deal.
Me too.
Then let's get back to work. Where's Susie?
I think she went off with Raoul.
It's just like her. They always disappear at the wrong moment. We'll worry about her later. Let's go back to work now.
Well, I thought I'd seen just about everything. But this kind of bargaining is really more than I can stand.
Ray, look at this.
Huh? What is it?
It's the negative of the photograph I took right when the accident occurred.
Oh, Perry. What a terrible thing. What's this? What's that strange shadow near the frame of the door? It almost looks like a man's head.
Yes, it does. That's exactly what I thought. But it just can't be. Still, it does look like a man's head with a hood on.
Will it show up more clearly on the print?
It should. We'll see in a minute. I've done the best I could. Of course, it's only a small detail. There. This is the maximum enlargement I can make here. Of course, it's still not very clear.
Well, this doesn't help us very much, I'm afraid. It's hardly at all visible. Huh? Do you think the negative could have been defective?
No, it was perfect.
May I see that photograph? I heard about the accident that took place tonight. A most appalling accident.
Unfortunately, it's blurred.
Yeah, it was out of focus.
Perhaps this will sound strange, but I've something to tell you that may provide an explanation of the shadow in your photograph. Have you ever heard of the Crimson Executioner?
Who did you say? The Crimson Executioner.
He was a maniac and a killer who was put to death for his crimes centuries ago. He was buried in his own castle.
What you don't know is that this is the castle where the Crimson Executioner lived and died. When I came here, the castle had been uninhabited for centuries. For me, it was ideal because I desired solitude. Everybody else feared the curse that had been placed on it. When they sealed up his tomb, the Crimson Executioner swore that he would avenge himself. He was a man of extraordinary physical strength, obsessed by an ideal of purity. For centuries, he was entombed. There in the dungeons, and only a seal has protected mankind from his supernatural powers. If the shadow in the photograph is the Crimson Executioner, I fear anything might happen. I had to tell you.
you two already know each other.
I've never had the pleasure. This is the first time I've seen this lady. I must retire now. I'm a creature of habit. I hope you will sleep well. Good night.
Edith, I know the accident upset you. You're terribly tired. What happened was a very bad shock for you. Stop crying now. Go to Canulio, hmm? Oh, she's been through more than the rest of us.
Quiet, I think I have a fleshie that can actually help me. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, so you can dig a hole for me. Oh, that's great. I have been calling all day about this. What's that? Okay. How much does it cost? What do you mean, do I like to play dress up? Well, as a matter of fact. Oh, hey, wait. Oh, hey, I gotta go. Call you back later. Sally the Zombie Cheerleader here. So how are you enjoying Bloody Pit of Horror so far?
Wow.
Are you taking good notes? Really? I mean, good. You'll be prepared for our test later. Anyway, we finally catch a glimpse of the...
Nobody expects...
You're just gonna keep doing that, aren't you? Anyway, we finally see him in his red pants, mask, and well-oiled body. Hey, you know what? He's already basted. I wonder what he tastes like on a skewer. Yeah, fine. I'm getting ahead of myself again. And no, I wasn't planning on eating him. I was just using my imagination.
Imagination?
So, Mickey Hardigay, the former Mr. Universe and husband of James Mansfield, is the father of Mariska Hardigay of Law and Order SVU fame. And Bloody Pit of Horror was, in fact, a staple of grindhouse theaters for many years. It would circulate in various grindhouse theaters, often under new titles. Today, it's widely available since it's in public domain, but most of the prints shown now are faded. Makes me wonder what those hot pants look like in all their red, shiny, psychedelic glory.
You'll witness the glory of his return.
So far, one fleshie is dead, and I really can't blame the executioner. The photographer, DeMott, decided it would be a fantastic idea to strap a young fleshie to an antique, old, dried-out piece of torture equipment and yell, "Pull the rope!" Well, that didn't end well for the fleshie. Oh yeah, and I'm so glad the gang, after their fleshy friend died by a giant swinging pincushion, did the right thing by staying in the castle and meeting their deadline. I mean, it's all right if the body will be fine on the pincushion. I'm sure the rats will clean up the mess later. Can you imagine what would happen if they all decided to stop, leave, call the authorities, and reschedule the event? Yeah, I know, we'd have a 30-minute movie. Oh yeah, and did you get a chance to check out Travis Anderson's grandma dressing gown? All those flowers. What are those big puffy quilted gag me with a fleshy purses called? Oh yeah, Vera Gag Me. The dressing gown and that poofy purse, that would be the perfect combination of vintage floral syrup and modern ick. I guess Travis really liked curtains.
The gown is gorgeous.
Thank you. I saw it in the window and I just couldn't resist it.
Uh-huh, I thought so.
Nobody expects...
Sally the Zombie Cheerleader! Hey, I didn't have to say his name. That's right, you messed up again. I didn't say the...
Cardinal Fang! Fetch the comfy chair. The comfy chair?
Yes. Crimson Executioner. Fine, I'm not gonna win this battle. Let's get back to the Bloody Pit of Horror. Oh yeah, I have to call that fleshy back. Hold on for a second. This is important. I know. I'm finally gonna get my pit. Well, you know, because fleshies need to stay somewhere while I hug them.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. delicious things to eat. The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Don't forget to take home some of my tasty fried chicken.
Do you think it's too daring?
No.
I bet Max will like it.
He always does.
Hi, girls. Has Susie come back yet?
No, maybe we should go on without her. She'll be along.
You'll make a big hit in that costume, Annie.
Won't I, too?
What? Oh, no. What's gotten into you? You mustn't hide those beautiful legs of yours.
They desecrated your world of beauty with their sordidness. The day of the Crimson Executioner has now come.
I've been wondering about the owner of this castle.
Well, if you want my opinion, I think he's slightly off his nut.
You would be, too. If you lived isolated in this place, you'd end up the same way he is. Hey, Dermot.
Yeah?
Look at this. This must be where the executioner was killed, if the legend is true.
What is it? It looks like a coffin.
No, it was a medieval instrument of torture. The infamous Iron Maiden.
Susie! What?
No one can dare say that this was an accident. Come on. Just as I thought, the rope wasn't worn. It was cut. At this point, there's only one explanation. Deliberate murder.
Deliberate murder? But why, Rick? It doesn't make any sense.
That's what we've got to find out. Any idea where Raoul is?
Raoul?
No, I don't mean he had anything to do with this. But perhaps he saw who did it. He was near Susie all the time. Here, take this. My car is the fastest we have. Go to the nearest police station and try and get help.
Okay, Rick, I will. But how about you? What are you going to do? Stay here? With a murderer at large, you're all in danger.
I know, but it's impossible to leave with things as they are. And we've got to find Raoul. He might have some evidence.
I'll be as fast as I can.
How much longer do we have to wait now?
We get paid. Why should you care?
Yeah, you get prettier by the minute, girls. Take a look at this, Max. I have a new idea. I don't want the girls to know this yet. Susie's been murdered.
What's that?
So you like the idea?
Oh, sure. It's great.
We better watch out. Dermot's already on his way to the police station. Don't tell the girls. They'd only get panicky.
But then Perry was killed, too.
We completely agree.
Well, what do we do now?
I'll have a look around. You'd better stay with the girls. See you later.
What are you doing here?
I want to see your master right away.
No, he doesn't want to see anybody.
It's urgent that I see him no matter what, understand?
I said you can't see him.
Edith, what are you doing here?
I want you to see what I found. I'm sure you recognize her.
Edith, what's your portrait doing in this castle? Then you do know the owner.
Yes, Travis and I were engaged. Travis Anderson.
Isn't he the actor who disappeared several years ago?
Yes, he used to be a muscle man in costume films. It all happened so suddenly, so unexpectedly. He left without a word. He just vanished. He's always been a little strange. Even with me, he seemed so cold. Yet I'm certain that he really loved me. In all this time, I haven't stopped wondering why he ever disappeared like that. Now I found him here in this castle. I thought I recognized his voice, and now that I've found this, I know it's Travis. I must try to speak to him.
Edith, we have no time for that. You've got to trust me.
What is it?
I'll tell you later. Where's Canulio?
I left her downstairs when I went to find Travis.
There's not a moment to lose. We must find her.
What's happened, Rick?
Don't ask any questions. Hurry. We've got to reach the others. It's important that we all stay together.
But what's going on? I don't understand.
Canulio. Canulio! Canulio!
Don't try to get any close to me. You'll get killed. Watch out, Rick. There's no escape for me. I know it. You must save yourself while there's still a chance. Don't you see? It's a diabolical trap. It's impossible for anyone to reach me. These wires are connected to the bows on the wall. The slightest touch will release the arrows in every direction, and anyone nearby will be killed. Nobody can stop the mechanism that operates. The spider. It has poison in its claws. I'll be killed the moment it reaches me. Now it's hopeless.
Watch out, Rick.
Don't do it, Rick. You'll be killed. I tell you, it's hopeless. Don't do it, Rick. Leave me. It's no use. Please don't come any closer. You're mad to risk your life like this. It's all over for me. It's the end for all of us. Give up, Rick. It's no use. It's too late.
Rick!
Horrible death. I've got to get her down from here. Edith, go find the others. Hurry up. You've got to get out of the castle at once. At once.
No, no, Rick, no. Not without you.
Do what I tell you. Go away, Edith. Go away. Don't worry about me. Dermot will be back here soon with the police.
It's no use. We've been locked in.
No! What do we do?
Max! Max, what's happening? Where are the others?
I don't know, but don't lose your head. Just come on down here. Go and tell Rick that we need him.
All right.
We have to get out of here.
Rick! Rick, all the doors are locked. We can't get out.
Keep calm, Edith. We'll make it somehow. Just a minute. Edith! Edith!
Don't come any nearer. Don't touch me.
You were the murderer. Now I know it, Travis. How could you? You're a monster! A monster! Oh.
You no longer mean anything to me. Even though I missed you when I abandoned the world. I was forced to retreat to this castle. Mankind is made up of inferior creatures, spiritually and physically deformed, who would have corrupted the harmony of my perfect body.
Wait, stop! Why haven't I noticed this before?
Oh my God!
I smell oil!
I came to the isolation of this castle to avoid the contagion of human sentiment. And a woman's love. Would have destroyed me. It's because of that I abandoned you.
Travis, you've lost your sanity. You're an egotist, obsessed with your sick thoughts.
You're wrong, Edith. Last night I had a moment of weakness because of you. When I first caught sight of you, and I said you could stay together with your friends. But that was a mistake. I know of only one who was never overcome by weakness. The Crimson Executioner. He despised your world as passionately as I do. Look at him. Look at him. His magnificent body was preserved intact through all these centuries undisturbed. His spirit lives in me, and I'll continue his mission of vengeance. This is the sacred duty I've sworn to. We're alike. Now that you have profaned his tomb and broken the seal that imprisoned his great spirit, his power has been released at last. And his noble crusade against sin lives again through me. Yes, the black fire of the long-awaited vengeance is here. And your friends cannot escape. The Crimson Executioner has passed judgment. And now, at last, you'll witness the glory of his return. And you'll pay just like the others.
Okay, I was wrong about the pin cushion torture device thingy. It wasn't necessarily the photographer's fault. Well, I won't say his name. A fleshy cut the rope. Oh, and wait a minute. How was there any rope left to cut? Wasn't that whole contraption like 3 centuries old? I don't know. Oh. Hey, you're back. So, how are you enjoying the bloody pit of horror?
Oh my.
Yeah, I know. The gang is still at the castle trying to meet deadlines. One fleshy is driving while expired. Wow, I didn't know you guys could do that. Anyway, and they can't leave because of things as they are. What things and how are they? You know, usually murder is a reason to flee, but what do I know? I'm a zombie. Oh, and I'm the one that usually does the hugging. Don't get any funny ideas. I would only ever just hug you. I wouldn't. Anyway. So, Travis is a part-time peeping Tom, part-time eccentric retired actor living in seclusion, part-time executioner, and full-time mad fleshy. Wait, it's a lot of parts. Anyway, it works. Don't worry about it. But we finally do understand why Travis is killing now. Because the 300-year-old dead guy told him to do so. Well, that seems legit. Anyway, all fleshies are inferior compared to Travis and the Executioner. At least that's what they say. So, Travis, aka the Crimson Executioner, massages their ego by torturing inferior fleshies. By the way, kudos to the fleshie who came up with the life-size rotisserie. Oh, and sheer brilliance on their part. Question the...
Nobody expects...
Ah, there it is. You know, you guys missed a couple... Never mind, don't worry about it. The Crimson Executioner was put into an Iron Maiden, jabbed with plastic swords, and sealed away for 300 years. But there's no real evidence on the use of Iron Maidens before the early 19th century. So unless my math is wrong, and it usually is wrong, I don't think there was an Iron Maiden back then. It was maybe more like a plastic wooden maiden. Yeah, that was Iron Maiden, but not the Iron Maiden we were talking about, which might not have existed 3 centuries ago. Never mind. Oh, and Sally has another fun film fact. Gwar has an album called Gwar's Bloody Pit of Horror, and when they were asked about it, they said, and I quote, "We are fully aware that there is a movie of the same title, and I assure you it has nothing to do with it, save the title, which we stole from them. But you see, it's Gwar's Bloody Pit of Horror, and that's a little different, so hopefully we won't get sued." Hey, good luck, Gwar. Oh, and by the way, we are now at the torture stage of the movie, and I am really hoping this movie lives up to its title because I love blood and guts and pits and Gwar and whatever. So far, I haven't seen a pit. I've seen some blood. Anyway, I'm gonna keep an eye out for the pit. Why don't we get back to the conclusion of the Bloody Pit of Horror while I take some notes and make another call or two. Hold on.
Now you'll be punished for your lechery. The Crimson Executioner will torture you. Yes, will torture you till death. That's just a small portion of the torture that awaits you. I promise you that none will escape the wrath of the Crimson Executioner. As for Rick, this is how he will die.
Why are you doing this? Why don't you let us go? What have we done to you? You're torturing innocent people. Come back to your senses. You're the owner of this castle, not the Crimson Executioner.
So see, I am the Crimson Executioner.
No.
I can't stand it anymore. Let me go.
The Crimson Executioner invented the torture of icy water for creatures like you. My vengeance needs blood. The Crimson Executioner cries out for blood.
You sinner!
Edith, where are you?
You mustn't worry about me. I'm not in danger. Try to find the others if you can, Rick. They're in Anderson's hands. He took them to the dungeons. He's insane. He thinks he's the Crimson Executioner. You've got to stop him, or he'll kill them all. Hurry, Rick!
Yes, but where are you, Edith?
Watch out!
I'm not through with you yet.
What more do you want with me? You're insane. You can't get away with this. Let me out of here. I'll pay you anything you want. What are you going to do now?
This fire will purify your miserable soul.
No.
You're impure. This fire will cleanse you.
No, you can't do this to me. Stop. 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 No, I don't want to die like this. No. No, let me out. No, I don't want to die like this. No. No, let me out. Mercy!
Lover of death.
I don't want to die.
Him.
No.
Embrace him.
No.
Why do you resist?
Eddie.
Now it's your turn.
Oh, Travis!
You'll pay too.
No! Let me go! Stop! Let me go! Travis, don't! Oh, please stop! Please let me go! You're mad! No! Don't do this to me! Travis!
The executioner has risen from his tomb. Your atonement has just begun.
It's done. I killed the writer.
It's not true. No! It's impossible! No!
They'll all die.
No, I can't stand this.
No, I beg you, Travis. What you're doing is insane, Travis.
No, I can't stand this.
Oh, my God. It's constitutional.
No! Go away! I am the Crimson Executioner!
Rick!
It's impossible. It can't be. It's impossible that he's alive, I tell you. I killed him myself. I saw him die.
It wasn't me you murdered. You hit the dead body of poor Rao. I put his corpse on the tower, and that's what your arrow hit. You'll have to try again.
Kill him! Go on! Go on! Kill him, I said!
Watch out, Rick!
My perfect body. In the poisonous clutches of the lover of death. My body. My pure body. Has been contaminated. The body of the Crimson Executioner.
He was completely mad. Like the Crimson Executioner, Travis was obsessed with a dream of absolute purity and physical perfection. That's why he retired to the isolation of this castle. Our intrusion into his world was too much for him. And it was then that he assumed the identity of the Crimson Executioner and decided to carry out the ancient legend of revenge. His striking resemblance to the real executioner made it easy for him to believe his own hallucination.
Striking resemblance. Anderson, in his folly, created the legendary executioner in his own image. The Crimson Executioner's been dust for centuries.
It was terrible. Please take me away from this castle. It was a nightmare.
I won't write any more horror stories. The man that said life is stranger than fiction made no mistake.
Wow, yeah. You know, it's kind of hard to be scared by a movie when the background music playing sounds like Hugh Hefner is going to show up with a couple of Playboy bunnies at any moment. I know, and that music, so 1960s. I mean, could you get any more lounge lizardy with a... Oh, hey, sorry about that. You're back. How did you like the conclusion of the Bloody Pit of Horror? Well, you know, in terms of blood and pits, oh, I did see a fire pit. I think that counts, right? Oh, and as for the blood, well, it had some. I mean, well, actually, I was expecting gallons and gallons of blood. If you want blood! Hey, yeah, like that. I guess I'm in the wrong bloody pit. Anyway, so dig those groovy torture devices and the background music. You know, I actually found it very relaxing to watch the fleshies almost show emotion while they were being brutally tortured. Oh, and the torture devices. You had the rotating bra tickler. The panty soaker. The bed of nails. Boy, if that thing wobbled anymore. Oh yeah, the fire pit of fire complete with caged fleshy.
No, I don't want to die like this!
Oh yeah, the neck stretcher.
I am the Crimson Executioner!
The fleshy straightener outer.
My vengeance needs blood!
And the hot stone belly warmer. Wow, I think I like that last one. Edith and Rick make it out of the castle alive and finally leave the castle. And Rick has the best line in the movie.
I won't write any more horror stories. The man that said life is stranger than fiction made no mistake.
Gee, I wonder why. Oh, and Rick, why in the world did he crawl under the weird spider web with the bloated cardigan while the spider crab thingy slowly crept towards Kanojo? All they had to do was walk on either side of the spider web thingy. I don't know. Anyway, this film was one of 3 films directed by Massimo Puglio: La Vendetta de Lady Morgan, Bloody Pit of Horror, and Terror Creatures from the Grave, all released in 1965. Of course, Massimo directed under the name Max Hunter in all 3. I guess because foreign-sounding names were scary back then. So, takeaway lessons. If you think something weird is going on in the castle you just broke into in order to shoot a couple pictures, leave now.
I promise you that none will escape the wrath of the Crimson Executioner.
Hey, stop that. If you knock on the castle door and no one answers, again, leave, because breaking and entering leads to torture and wet panties. The pit was not so much bloody as it was fiery.
No, I don't want to die like this!
You now know who the Crimson Executioner... Now you now know who the Crimson Executioner was. Well, he's dead now. The Executioner executed all the fleshies because, well, they weren't perfect. Maybe he should have considered opening a gym, then he could have made all the fleshies perfect instead of gruesomely killing them. Sort of. Oh, and villains and monsters should never play with their food. Oh, and the Iron Maiden. You know what? I don't even care. The Iron Maidens probably weren't even invented then, so there. The Bloody Pit of Horror was more cheesecake camp than horrible. But don't worry, fleshies. Just keep an eye out for reclusive, angry actors and bright red pants with 60s lounge lizard music playing in the background, and you should be okay. Anyway, class is over, and it's time for all of you to leave. Until next time, this is Sally the Zombie Cheerleader and her School of Horror. Don't forget to turn in your test papers before you leave. Bye!
Confuse the cat.
It's all in a day's work for Confuse a Cat.